Hello everyone and welcome back to SimzKnowsTransfers. This is the series where we go over all the latest awesome transfer news to keep you guys up to date. And today we got some really big news. But before we get into that, make sure you hit the like button. Let's try and get this video down to 157 likes. If you can hit that, it helps the video a lot. It gets it pushed into the algorithm, it gets more eyes on the video, and also make sure you hit the subscribe button. We just hit 6,000 subscribers, which means a lot. But let's just get straight into the news. Here we go. Noni Madueke is now an Arsenal player. Fabrizio came out and confirmed in exclusive, Noni Madueke to Arsenal. Here we go. Fee agreed in excess of £50 million with add-ons included. Green light from Chelsea. Madueke already agreed a 5-year deal with Arsenal a few days ago, and now he's set to complete the move. The winger leaves Chelsea and joins Arsenal. This is exciting. I don't care what people say. The fact that we've signed an attacker. This is the 7th attacker we've signed. This is bro, we've signed how many wingers, right? Raheem Sterling, Willian, Trossard, good signing, fair. This is one of the wingers that we've actually spent real money on. So it's an exciting signing, regardless of what people think of the player. He's still young. He's still got an abundance of potential. He gives us a dynamic that we don't have in the squad. He gives us depth. And honestly, Noni Madueke, I'm happy that you're an Arsenal player, because I know there's so many people out there who keep scrutinizing this transfer. You keep saying, discrediting him, saying that, he's going to flop at Arsenal, saying that they're not going to support him if he is to join Arsenal. But there's been a petition coming out saying that 2,200 people are trying to prevent the transfer of Noni Madueke to Arsenal happening. That is not what I want. I want Noni Madueke to be an absolute superstar at Arsenal. And for £52 million, we can look back at this in a few years' time and say we robbed Chelsea. 23 years old, an abundance of potential, gives us exactly what we need. That dynamism, forces the ball into the box, gets the ball into the box, creates opportunities, very good in transition. Noni Madueke, welcome to Arsenal, brother. Now look, if Arsenal stop here, this is the issue I have. If Arsenal stop at Noni Madueke and say we get a Victor Gyökeres, that is not good enough. Noni Madueke, as good as the signing it is, for £50 million, it might be a little bit too much, and it annoys me that we've given £50 million to Chelsea. If he was playing for PSV and we paid £50 million for him, I'd be over the moon. It's just the fact that we're giving Chelsea money that, I have a slight agenda against that. But if we stop at Noni Madueke, if we don't sign an Eberechi Eze, if we don't sign someone like a Rodrigo on top of Noni Madueke, that's where Arsenal have failed. That's where the issue lies. That's where we have gone wrong. Noni Madueke, at the end of the day, is a backup to Bukayo Saka, who can also play on the left-hand side, right? But we need someone who can start every single week on that left-hand side. A level-raising player. Noni Madueke isn't that. Noni Madueke is a good squad player, right? He's a player that can develop. He can potentially become a star in a few years' time. Give Bukayo Saka that real, competition. Push Saka to the limits. But if we don't sign someone like Eze, we're just falling behind. Look at Tottenham today. They've signed Morgan Gibbs White, £60 million release code paid for. The other day, they signed Mohamed Kudus, £55 million paid for. You have to look at Liverpool, Frimpong, Kirkes, Wirtz. Look at Manchester City, Cherki, Reinders, so many other players. If we don't compete with them, we're gonna fall behind. Chelsea, look at them. They just signed João Pedro, Delap, and probably a few more players to come as well. We need to catch up. And that means signing someone like Eberechi Eze, signing Rodrigo, who's come out and said, Fabrizio came out and said Rodrigo is available on the market. Real Madrid are looking to sell Rodrigo. If we do not capitalize in this market, don't expect any trophies. Expect disappointment yet again. So Arsenal, this is where I'm going to criticize you. If you don't sign someone on top of Noni Madueke, we have failed in the transfer window, and we're just going to go trophyless again. And yes, Arsenal, you can riot at that point. However, if we sign Noni Madueke and we get an Eze, we get a Rodrigo, on top of Benjamin Sesko or Victor Gyökeres, it's a successful transfer window. Just get behind the player and back the team. I think we're going to have a really successful transfer window, and it's exciting. We've signed the player.